Oh, hi! Welcome back. It's been a while since I've been able to sit down in front of the camera and talk to you, the audience, between school and work. It's been pretty crazy. And I think I'm kind of cheating by just playing a game for like less than 10 minutes or just screwing around just to make content for you, just, to put it out there. I really want to make some original content to show you guys some really cool things. God damn. This year, I've traveled to a lot of different conventions. It was like Anime Boston, then PAX East, and then I flew all the way to Texas for DreamHack Austin, Boston Comic Con, and just a couple weeks ago was New York Comic Con. And New York Comic Con was the first time where I was able to showcase something that I actually made. It's the Arkham Knight. I literally slaved over that and days lost, and I swear to God, it was all worth it just for those 2 days in New York to pose with other people and noticing like I'm probably on someone's Facebook or I'm probably on somebody's Instagram and this shit, and that's awesome because it was a great feeling when I dressed like Spider-Man for Boston Comic Con, but it was something I bought, so you get a more awesome feeling. It's like, oh, your heart is like, that's nice. But yeah, this video is to showcase exactly the masks that I've done throughout the whole entire summer. So, I guess this one was pretty crazy because this has been a lot of different masks. It was, I guess, a Destiny mask first, and it kind of screwed up, and then I made one that kind of looked like a turtle, and I pieced it together, and then I was like, screw it, there's way too many puzzle pieces, it looked pretty crazy, the red hood doesn't look like that, so, I did a lot of weird kind of things to it. So let me explain to you, this was made out of EVA foam, and it was put together with rubber cement, and then it was torn apart and reconstructed, and the pieces were made out of EVA foam. And then I was able to put some primer on it, some automobile primer, like 3 layers, and then 3 layers of paint, Honda red, and then that was pretty cool. And then I did a sealer, and then I was like, I didn't like the way it looked. So I was able to put some molding clay, which is pretty weird, and it was pretty heavy, so I had to shave it down and take pieces off. So, and once I put more of the paint, more of the primer, more of the sealer, I was able to produce something like this, which is pretty crazy. It's like, it fits, but, it's pretty cool. I haven't worn it in public, but it is kind of weird to wear. I was glad I was able to save that. The second one that was actually a whole lot better to be able to produce, this is the Destiny Hunter mask. And I was really proud of this because, again, all EVA foam, no automobile primer, some contact glue, not wood cement, but Mod Podge is what I used. And this actually has a speaker built into it, so you could hook that up and actually talk. This was a 2-piece thing where I was able to wear a frame with the lenses. I was able to get a silver frame, for the lenses, and I want to put it on top of that. But more than likely, I'm going to do something like this, where I put the sunglasses to wear. This fits great, but it's very side heavy because of the speaker in there. I don't know if I may take that off. It's pretty cool. All right, let me show you something. I'm about to show you something that brought me so much pride and joy looking at it and building it. I had to do it so many times, but once I got it, I was just, god damn, I was so happy. This is the Arkham Knight mask that I created. This is created out of EVA foam. No primer, no automobile stuff. It's just made with acrylic paint and a sealer. Actually, no, there is no sealer on here. The shine is actually brought to you by a kind of like another silver metallic. It was actually a mix of black, a midnight blue, and kind of like a silver to create like a nice gloss shining on there. It's a little bit skinny on here, but still really awesome to wear. And it actually has internal lights that you can actually hook up to glow. So I don't know if you guys can see that or not. So I'm going to put right there. Along with the Arkham Knight mask, I wanted to make the armor itself. And that was probably the most time-consuming, life-shortening project I ever did. But this is the thing that makes, it all worth it when you see it and you wear it and it brings you so much pride and joy. It's the entire Arkham Knight, you know, I don't know what, chess piece, and along with the Arkham Knight mask, I actually did freehand with no stencils whatsoever. So it was pretty crazy. See, I'm just trying to make sure that it autofocus. That was all stencils. The only thing, I actually followed a couple of videos itself. So, but the stencils for the Acme, I actually did myself on Adobe Illustrator. So, I'll make sure that I can switch over and wear this. Put it on. There we go. Cool. And it actually wears it right here, and it attaches on the straps that were on the ab piece. So we're able to strap this together, and it would go right down here. Let's see, it would go right down here, and then it would attach right here, and wear it comfortably. And I actually wore the leather jacket that's actually right here on it. It was, I didn't see any other Arkham Knights because it's so hard, because he's such a specific character to the video game and maybe a lot of graphic novels or comic books that were based on the video game itself. So, if you guys don't know, the Arkham Knight is Jason Todd, who is the Red Hood. So, according to the video games and according to the mini comic books, and not mini, the graphic novels, he was the Arkham Knight after he was brainwashed by the Joker, and then the spoiler, 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 I'm not going to say that, and then he becomes the Red Hood. So, this was on primer, this was on sealer, many coats of sealer to make sure that the paint didn't run off. Whoop, I just hit the mic, right here. Many hours shooting this with the spray gun, putting it all there. So, if you guys want to learn how to make your own cosplay armor, I definitely suggest going to Zengprod. It's XIENG space PROD. He's on YouTube, and he's the YouTube creator that I actually followed his projects. So if you check it out, his Arkham Knight is actually the idea that I got it from, and I followed his designs. That's about it. Thank you very much for watching. Check me out on social media, Twitter, D1 Taka. It's probably going to change back to Dig Taka. Dig Taka on Twitch. That's Dirty Issues Gaming Taka. But, you know, D1 was, you know, because I couldn't get Die Taka with Dirty Issues Taka on Twitter because somebody else has it. So more than likely I probably switched back. So, you know, check out D1 Taka, Dig Taka, and also Katamen 2 Photography on Facebook. That's a group, and also D1 Taka on Instagram. If you want to actually see the steps and from beginning to end of this mask and the helmets, definitely check out the Instagram thing, because it is insane. It is pretty insane to see the birth. It's almost like your child from birth all the way to growing up to a teenager. That's a very interesting analogy. But anyway, thank you very much for watching once again, and I'll see you later. Bye.